All right, hey everybody, it's Fat Frog. Welcome to Ark Survival Ascended. Moving right along today, we've got the Love Ascended event is still active. Today should be the last day if the devs have everything worked out properly, and I have no idea if that is because we had a hard time sort of ending the Winter Wonderland event. So we've got a bunch of skins to make, and then I thought we would do some boss fights, a couples only boss fight. And what I mean by that is we're going to have one pair of each species, so you're allowed up to 20 dinos in a boss fight, and we are going to have then 10 species and a male and a female of each one of those, and we're going to see how it goes. Probably going to go for the Gamma Megapithecus first, and if that goes well, we'll do Gamma Brood and probably call it at that point. Tutu, hello. Good morning to you. Although I know it's probably not morning on your other side of the world over there. So for the boss fights, we're going to do Doedicurus, we're going to do Megatherium, we'll do Ankies, we'll do Rexes, Theres, Berries, Udi, Mammoth, and did I forget Stego? I think is the last one. So that should be all 20 there. No, we got Daedons. That's the other one I forgot. So we'll have Daedons for healing and Udis for buffing, and so that should be pretty darn cool. But we've got a ton of things to do here. By the way, these are the chocolates, and they're really overpowered. Oh, it's 5 a.m. over there. Wow, that's early. That's plenty early. So we got these box of chocolates. These are really cool. A little overpowered. It reduces the mating cooldown, and it fully heals injured dinos and yourself as well. So we're going to bring some of these along. I think it has like a 10,000 second cooldown, so you're not going to be able to ever use them twice in a boss fight. But we're going to grab some of these more spoiled ones right now because some of these are required in crafting some of the skins. But we've got zillions of them. You get them from breeding dinos and hatching babies and stuff like that. So that's why we've got tons of them. I might as well. I think I'm going to need a bunch. So they spoil pretty quickly under normal circumstances. I think it's about 5 hours and 6 hours looks like. So yeah, so they don't stick around too long. We have automated Ark mod, and then they stick around quite longer in there. So let me do that real quick so we don't lose them. Not sure how many skins we're going to be able to make. We have got tons of candies, which you also get from the breeding dinos and raising dinos and stuff like that. And then we got 93 love bug hearts. So I think we probably have enough to do what we need to do, but we need some funky skins for doing the boss fight today. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, exactly. Unfortunately, we don't have any lions and tigers in our lineup today. I've got one tamed saber-tooth over there, and then I've got, what else do I have? I have no bears. Yeah, no bears whatsoever. So let's get over here and see what we're going to need for the holiday stuff here. Just did a mind wipe, so I don't have anything really learned. I do want to do this guy. So we're going to need some fiber and some wood to see what I need in terms of sort of regular stuff here. This is just all event stuff, looks like. Now there's some fiber in here, but I think we want to wear the Cupid Cupid costume and some other things into the boss arena. I think that would be good. No new chibis with Love Evolved. The chibis you have to get from fishing, so you got to craft yourself a fishing rod and then you catch them that way. So I'm not going to do any messing with chibis because I got so many from the Winter Wonderland event that I think I'm good there. So we're going to need, let's just grab a bunch of fiber and then a couple stacks of wood here. And that should be good. Facts. Fat Frog, what mods do you have on the server? We just have automated Ark. We have awesome spyglass, and then the event here Love Ascended counts as a mod. So that's the only mods we have. So unfortunately the automated Ark will steal stuff from here. Let me actually... So automated Ark is really good, but it does have a couple of things that you just sort of have to deal with. So let me exclude the smithy, because otherwise it's going to try to take everything from it. So let's do that. Then I don't have to worry about it today. Let's grab all these boxes of chocolates, these hearts, and then a bunch of these rando guys here. So there we go. Now I don't have to worry about that. Now let's do this fiber. Transfer that on over. Hearts, candies, spoiled meat because I don't need it. And let's do chocolates. So I only made one skin so far, so I want to make as many as I can today so that we have what we need. So is this... Yeah, this is all the stuff that we need. So, want to make one of those. We already made one of these, but I think I lost it. We'll need some wool, so I can get that one. Hey, Tony, good morning to you, too. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Wool is over here, I think. It's in one of these things. I didn't realize I needed so many silica pearls for making UD saddles. So we've got probably to tame, it's probably not going to happen today, but it's going to happen soon. We're going to have to tame a anglerfish and get some silica pearls, because I didn't have enough to make any of my Ascended saddles, because we needed 6,000 some silica pearls. And we had thousands, but not 6,000. I think we only had 5. All right, so we're going to make one of those dudes as well. And then what about utility? So here's Love Shackles skin, so we're never going to use that. And then lovely fishing rod. We're not going to do any fishing, so I'm not going to make any of that stuff. And that's how you get chibis and blueprints and stuff like that. Structures, though, we want to make the bed, so we'll get a skin for the bed. We'll try that out. I don't know if we can use it on our bunk bed, but we'll get a regular bed and make that or use that skin. Emotes, we got to learn an emote, so that will be good. Got to learn your emotes. So there, learn that. That's all taken care of. Certainly don't need any more of them. And then armor. So I want to do this guy. This guy. What about this halo? What do we need? 20 metal. Okay, let's make the halo. And let's see. Let's do this. I didn't really want to do that. Good enough. All right, let's do that. Fishing rod might get a good blueprint. Yeah, you can usually get really good blueprints with fishing rods, but I find it to be the most boring thing in Ark. Honestly, it's just nothing bores me more than trying to fish in this game. So I don't do any fishing. But that is just a personal preference. Some people actually really like it. I've got to return my Thyla blueprint to green bean, so I got to do that today too. And then I think, yeah, we're just out of probably these candies, so let's grab some more of those. Just dump those in the smithy over here. There we go. So that should probably get us the rest of the stuff we need. I want to do one of these sunglasses. Did I do the tutu thing? I did do the tutu. Sweater skin would be cool. We need more boxes of chocolates. So let's go grab some more of those guys. I don't know how many of these I got. Probably 100 and something. So we're going to do all right. I like fishing in real life. If I had to use a fishing rod and then to reel something in, I had to hit WASD or whatever in order to actually catch something. Then I wouldn't do it. But I like fishing in real life. Some people don't, but that's me. Okay, so what was I going to do? I don't think I learned one of these yet. Or yeah, we were running low. Or no, I had one. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. A heart spring headband. We'll do that one. I'm not as interested in the underwear, but I should at least grab one. Sauropod, heart skin, bottom skin, and bear hug. I like bear hug. I like that idea. And what's this other one? Odd couple swim bottom. I can't quite see what that one is. All right, so let's grab some of these skins. I got a lot of extra stuff. These guys actually give you a boost in movement speed, which is pretty cool. So that might be worth doing for the upcoming boss fight here. You're trying to get boss fight saddles for Rex or Theory. Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. I need to get a Theory blueprint right now. My Rex blueprint is pretty good. I'm sure I'll find a better one at some point. Green Bean, hello. Good morning to you. All right. So we're going to do cosmetics. So we're going to do that guy, and then we're going to look silly today. That's the name of the game. So I think the sunglasses are actually kind of cool, so we're going to go with this because that is silly. And then let's switch our gear out here, see what we get. It's going to look... Nope, didn't want to actually select that. It's going to look weird wearing like gauntlets and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. That looks absolutely ridiculous. I love it. Other than I wish with this outfit I could hide the gauntlets and the boots. But that's where we're at here. So, but what about, can I use the bow skin on a compound bow? Where's my compound bow? I think I left it in the bird. This looks ridiculous. All right, where? Oh, there we go. There we are. So compound bow, can we use... we can't use this skin on a compound bow. That's a bummer. Let's, do we have any really good primitive bows? We got, this one does 223 damage. Let's just give it a try here. And grab that guy. There we go. Do that, and let's see how much damage this thing actually does in terms of numbers. Grab a stack of stone arrows here. See what we do. Oh yeah, cool. It's got the whole Cupid kind of thing going on here. There we go. 122. Yeah, so that looks cool, but it's not going into a boss fight for with me, or it's not going to be used anyway. So I think probably just ignore that. I got a 270 Rex saddle from underwater drop, southeast corner of the map. Oh, cool. Not a blueprint, but nonetheless, that's pretty good. Yeah, my Rex blueprint is up here. What do we have? So it's a 135, which is pretty good. Does take 16,341 hide, 2,150 metal ingots, and 8,600 fibers. So she's a pricey one. All right, so I think we're gonna we'll just keep this bow around for show for a little while, and then let's see if there's anything else that we need to craft up here in terms of skins. Anything we've left behind? I think we should grab the heart-shaped shield skin, craft up one of those. Trying to think if there's anything I want to duplicate, have multiple skins of. Where did it go? There it is. And then, yeah, is there anything really? Utility? No. Weapons? I think I want an extra grenade skin because those are really cool. I'm probably actually going to use that one whenever I use grenades, unless they come out with something else. Bed, I don't really need a bed. I think we can reuse those skins anyway. Yeah, I look pretty awesome, I gotta say. That is pretty awesome. I think in keeping, so we're gonna go into the boss fight definitely with these, but in order to make the, you know, pieces of armor that are exposed, we've got to make them pink. So we've got bruise coloring. That doesn't sound particularly Valentine's Day. So we could go red or we could go magenta. Let's try magenta. And we'll go full magenta on these guys. So let's apply the paint, at least to the metal bits. Let's just do the metal bits in pink. That's nice. And then, okay, so we'll drop that on our boots. So that will match the outfit at least. Other thing that might work is maybe gold or something. But we're gonna stick pink or magenta today. So let's take another look at us. What? Oh, that is hit J instead of K, so that's always an issue. So yeah, that looks better. I kind of want to paint my sash a different color. I don't like that silver, but whatever. I think we'll just leave it. We'll leave it vanilla here. I need some water. Where's my water? Thought I had water just sitting over here, but I guess I gotta go this way. All right. So that's good. I think I've got everybody healed up. I'm really excited about my pigs. I'm actually getting mutations on them. Not this last set here, but we've got a whole bunch of mutations on this pig. Relatively quickly. These Megatheriums are not doing the same thing, though. They just keep dropping these 229s. We're looking for a 231. I think we got one mutation in, like, I don't know, food or something, oxygen maybe, something completely useless. You look like when I tell my 4-year-old she can get herself dressed. That's funny. My daughter never got into any of these, I don't know, like fairy costumes or any of that kind of stuff. Let's see. What else am I doing? I'm just kind of checking to see if there's anything in here that I needed to do differently. So I think we're pretty much ready. I'm not super ready to go because we need... I forget. We've got a bunch of vegetarians that we're bringing along into this boss fight. So we're going to need to bring some sweet veggie cakes for these guys as well. So we're probably going to have to make a couple of trips because I'm already running low on weight. We're going to need to bring a bunch of food for our Daedons and stuff like that. So let's start making that trip. And oops, what? I'm reading chat and running into the door. Oh boy, we're kind of heavy here. What do we have? Okay, let's drop this. Well, all right, let's do this really quick and we'll move some stuff around. Actually, we can just grab this stuff and then we can I think I want to keep this on the bird. Then we can let the automated Ark sort everything out for us. I don't need that. Grab that. It should help with our weight situation. Anything else we can grab out of here? Don't need an extra set of cloth. Not that that weighs very much. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Alright. That should probably get us there. Micah, hello. How are you doing today? I saw that. That was a really cool picture you posted on the Discord. Thanks for sharing that. That's pretty cool. So you had a couple water buffalo. And yeah, that's pretty neat. So is that a mom and a calf that you posted on there? There we go. Let's get rid of all this stuff. You know what, though? I actually probably need to bring a hatchet or something just in case I need to break some rocks. You never know when you're going to get, you know, stuck in some rocks and need to break your way out of them. All right, let's get rid of this primitive stuff. All right, so that's much better. And that guy. So I think we should be able to fly with this. Yeah. A little slow, but we're moving. That's good. Oh, yeah. So this would be an interesting boss fight. We also got to get tributes and stuff. So unfortunately, the biggest problem with this boss fight is a lot of the guys I just bred yesterday so that we were able to do the boss fight, so they don't have very many levels. Our Rexes are in good shape, our Utis are in good shape, and the Daedons are in good shape, but I think most everything else except for one of the Megatheriums is doesn't have a lot of points put into it yet, so we'll see what happens. But I think our Rexes will live long. They've got those Ascended saddles, and then they've got 40k health. So I think they'll I think the Rexes and the Utis might survive the rest of the entire fight, but we'll see. Luckily, we don't live too far from Obelisk here. Unfortunately, we're way too hot. We're still way too hot. We're too hot in our cool Cupid outfit. Too sexy. All right. So why don't we start with the Daedons, and then we can give them the meat that they need. Get these guys. That is a berry. They kind of look similar. We'll put our berry pair out here. Our berries are in good shape too. They've got pretty high health and pretty good damage. They're probably not quite as good of health as I would want for boss fights, but I think they'll live. Where's the other Daedon? There he is. There we go. All right. So let's get you half of that, and then half of that. That should get pretty good. Yeah, you got about 20, but the mom just gave birth a few days ago, and it's still staying at the farm area for now instead of the large field with the others. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so that can go that way. And then we've got the other thing. These veggie cakes are super heavy, so we got to distribute those as well. And that's going to greatly lighten my load for the next trip. Our Theries, they could use a lot more levels and better saddles, but we're taking them anyway. And these guys are going to get probably a full stack of veggie cakes. I have no idea. Oh, I left those on the bird, I believe. Or did I put those somewhere else? I don't remember. Are they here? Good. Yeah, so I think we're going to do one full stack on each of these guys. I don't think they're going to use the whole thing during the boss fight, but I don't really know, like I said. So hopefully they don't eat them before we really get anywhere. Megatheriums are actually going to be pretty important. They should do a lot of damage. Our Megatheriums are in pretty good base stats right now. Trying to get some mutations on these guys. That's going to be a pretty long-term effort, I think, though. All right, who else can come out here? Stegos are going to take up a lot of room. Let's get these Utis. We got to get the Utis really close to make sure that they make it into the boss arena. There we go. Because they're going to be absolutely key to this, the success of this operation. Probably just as much as the Rexes are going to be. There we go. Those guys. Speaking of the Rexes, let's get those guys out. We leveled these guys up a bit in the ice cave or snow cave if you prefer. Or hard snow cave if you prefer. So those guys are good. So anyway, so we got having a pair of each of these guys. I am out of water. Thirsty. Can I drink, actually? There we go. That's better. I've got to grab some medical brews and stuff like that. But let's just get everybody out of here. I can't wait till we get the transmitter so we can run boss fights from inside the base and we don't have to come out here, so that these guys can all be feeding on a trough while we're waiting for the action to start. We've got some really cool looking Dicarus, I think. Look at these guys. These guys are great. I love the looks of them. They look like they were born on the 4th of July, pretty much. So let's get this guy over here. They're not super great levels or anything, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens with these dudes. I think everything has better than primitive saddles. So like these Doedicurus have level 52s. Since let's just do all melee on these guys. So these guys are not great. My Ankies are doing this breeding, and getting a pair of Ankies made me realize just how crappy my Ankies are. In terms of melee and weight and stuff that you want on an Ankie, just for you know, harvest purposes and stuff like that. So we really should replace or start looking for some better Ankies. All right, got a couple stego. Did we get the stegos out? We already got the stegos out. So mammoths, that should be it then. After I get these guys out, and then we've got, like I said, we've got a few more things we need to run back and forth though, including, come on. Including artifacts, so we can actually activate this thing. So let's get these guys in here. I'm not sure the debuff on... can I move, please? Thank you. The debuff will actually work with the mammoths on the baby spiders. I don't think it does. I gotta get rid of that. There we are. Okay, cool. So those are all set up. We need some more meat as well. And then probably a few more stacks of veggie cakes if we can do that. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this. This should be kind of fun. Is there anything else that we need to do with the Love Evolved event? I'm not really sure. No, the debuff doesn't work. Yeah, that's too bad. I don't think the UD debuff works on him either. But that's okay. I'll have to see if it works on the other minions as well for the Megapithecus. I should be able to tell, you know, visually whether it works or not. Man, the fog is real. Got to turn that off too before we do much else. Okay. Oh, I forgot to see what artifacts we actually need for the Megapithecus. So let's grab those before we forget again. I'll just look that up real quick. Ark. So that's going to be scrolling down. We need the moved Brute, Devourer, and Pack. And we just got everything. Yes, whatever. Sunday we did all the caves. So that's the Brute. That's Clever, Cunning, Hunter, Devourer, and Pack. There's the Pack. Cool. So we got all that stuff. Let me drop my skins off. So there's a, I don't know. There's not a, it's not, wouldn't be unheard of to die in this event, since we're bringing a lot of kind of not so great level dinos in here. So let's make sure, got the skins put away. Okay, we don't really want to lose those if we don't need to. And then I got my chibi here safe and sound too, because we definitely don't want to lose that dude. Let's grab medical brews and other soups and stews. That guy, don't think we're going to need him, but let's just, I don't know. We'll just eat everything. Why not, right? And some of that stuff. And I think that's everything. Should we bring some stimulant? I don't think we're going to need that. All right. So I think that should be good. Let's bring a hamburger. Bring a hamburger. We're not going to need antidote. I'm not going to need a crossbow, I don't think. If we're at a point where we need the crossbow, we're going to be in trouble. But I should bring a shotgun. Let's, shotguns are always good. Let's bring our lower level shotgun and 100 shotgun shells. And I think that should get. We're going to bring, I'm trying to little indecisive here. Let's bring this crossbow. Oh, we're going to put one of these down here because that'll give us full healing if we need. I assume it's going to work in the thing. Fat frog, my 2 spinos are able to breed, but somehow they won't for odd reason. Not sure. You can try cryopotting them and resetting them. So that will help. Let's do that. That'll often fix that kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll fix your problem there. The transmitter is also great for locating high-level dinos. The more transmitters you have, the more details they provide, and the larger radius they locate dinos. I thought that was just the S Plus version. Let's see. Maybe your spinos aren't close enough together. So yeah, we can try cryopotting them and then moving your dinos closer, and hopefully that'll fix your issue. And then we're just gonna grab a little bit more meat. Apparently we can't carry that much more. All right, so we should be good there. So we should be good to do the first boss fight. Let's see if we can fly on Baker. No, we can't. Anything we can... Oh, I should have gotten rid of more of these veggie cakes. What's the heaviest thing here on me? All right. I guess we'll have to leave some veggie cakes behind because those suckers are super heavy. I'm not sure. I don't think we'll need to make another trip. Can I get in here, please? Yeah, we'll just go with what we got here, I think. Unless it seems completely inadequate by the time we get there. Let's load this sucker up here. Yeah, I thought that was one of the kind of overpowered things with S Plus was using the transmitter. I tried not to use it that often, also because I thought it was, I don't know, it took a little bit, for me personally, it took a little bit away from the game. You know, one of the fun things in the game, and sometimes frustrating, but one of the fun things in the game is looking for high level dinos. I would use it on occasionally on like super rare things that are, you know, like maybe like a Giga or something like that, where, you know, there's only like 3 of them on the map anyway. So that would be helpful. That would be really helpful on this map, looking for cars and Gigas, because they, even though they're gigantic, they seem to hide pretty well, unless they're running around. Steely Basil, hello, how are you doing? You think you can gift me Ascended? Nope, sorry, I cannot do that. I do not have any keys or anything like that, sorry. Alright, let's park this dude over here. We might just run around and grab some meat here. Probably want to keep our mammoths alive, so let's grab the veggie cakes. So we already got the theories done. Let's grab these veggie cakes and give each mammoth half a stack. I think they have the best chance of actually doing some damage and things. For the other... compared to some of these other vegetarians, who would be the next best? Probably these stegos. Maybe. Let's take a look at stego situation. This guy's got 10,000 health. Let's just give you 3, and then we'll give you 3 too. Let's do 2 into health on you, and then the rest over here. Well, is that going to trigger you to eat these things? Let's find out. Not really. Alright, need some more water. So that's good. Oh, the Megatheriums. These guys are vegetarians too, right? Alright, so 2 of you. And 2 of you. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Does banging the mammoth drum still debuff? Oh, what the heck does that do? I think that's only really applicable in PvP. I saw somebody using it yesterday while attacking somebody's base, and there was some reason they were doing that debuff. Oh, what it does is I think it blocks the fear roar of the Yudi. if I remember right. So that's kind of, that would be a big deal while attacking. Melee damage. We're just gonna go on this guy. Rex, you got anything? Beauty, you got anything? No. How about you? This Beauty does. We're gonna try to get these Beauties up to 40k. I don't know if we can with the base stats they have. Their base stats are not great. And then you've got a couple of points. Hopefully you'll just naturally heal up before this battle starts here. You've got a couple. 255. Let's go into health on you too. Especially if we go to get some more meat here. So let's go do that. Let's get some more meat before we head off. When is the new map coming out? We have waited 2 months now. That is true. I am ready for this new map to come out. The center map, they haven't said it's going to be delayed, and they haven't said it's going to be on time recently either. So it's supposed to come out at the end of the month. So we got 9 days left in February. So if they're actually going to be able to stick with that timeline, 9 days from now. And Scorched Earth is scheduled to come out April 1st. So if they actually stick to those timelines... Oh, that's a bee. Why did I attack it? Anybody needs a bee, there's one. That's a really colorful one too. Not that, you know, you keep a bee around. I was just ready to attack everything, so I just went for it. Yeah, we should we should have a new map now. I'm ready. I haven't done everything in terms of boss fights on here. We haven't done Dragon or Ascended yet. With the Overseer, that is a cool looking trike. Go away, Trekkie. Yeah, attacking the dome is not a quick way to kill a trike. Alright, let's grab one more thing here. And maybe we'll call the meat run good enough. There we go. Alright. Let's load up those Daedons. So I'm hoping they can actually release the center by by the end of the week. It would be awesome. I don't know. They usually delay most everything, so we'll see. I finished Pal World waiting for maps on Ark. Yeah. The center's not going to have a ton of content, or new content, so if it does get, if Scorched Earth does come out in another month, it's probably pretty good timing, I think. Let's grab this stuff. Oh, and I gotta get rid of clouds and stuff real quick, guys. Hold on a sec. There we go. There we are. And we're back. Alright, so let's load up these Daedons. I think that'll probably be pretty good. I don't think we nearly need... Wow, they ate all that stuff. They ate all the raw meat already, which is kind of surprising. I don't think they were low on food. So they got 71,000 food on this guy. This guy's got 69,000 food. Do I have plenty of food? I need half a stack of food just in case here. There we go. I still can't get over the date they chose for Scorched Earth. They're definitely not trying to dispel controversy. I know. Originally they said end of March, and I don't know why they could have just not said March 31st. It would have been. They have the worst public relations, I swear. They're not so smart as in the PR department. I'm not sure they actually have one. Seems like the code writers are in charge of their PR, and that's no good, I think. All right, can I even reach this thing? I don't think so. I think I got to move this piggy if I can. I might have to cryopod it, actually. Oh, I think we angled it away. There we go. All right, so let's get this, make sure we got the right things. Yep, we can do Megapithecus. We are going to need to put on some actual armor. That's going to be super helpful when we go into that cold arena. And potentially get hit by something. Let's see. I think we'll put one of these on the UD inventory whichever one we ride. And let's just take a look around, make sure everybody looks like they're going to get into the boss arena here. Take one last look at things. I am overheating even though I got that. This mammoth makes me a little nervous. Let's run these mammoths around to the other edge. I try not to get very negative, in public about, Ark and stuff like that. I like to keep it positive, or just not say anything. Like, I don't want to be not truthful or any of that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that their PR department is not very good. Because I love this game, but they've certainly made some mistakes. But I'm not gonna dwell on it. So this YouTube channel especially will just rise and fall based on the success of this game. If this game dies, then it dies pretty much, and that's, we'll move on, I guess. But I am hopeful that they don't make too many more terrible decisions, and yeah, we can enjoy this game for years to come. Okay. These guys should probably have tried to disable that. All right, so let's get this fired up. Yep. Let's not delay this anymore. Let's enable passive healing on you. Where's the other piggy? There it is. And enable passive healing on you, and we're going to hang out with this UD and hop on board as soon as we get taken up here. Why am I vibing? 2 seconds. Oh, I was expecting to be silly me. I was expecting to be in the broodmother fight. All right, so let's get rid of this tree here. There we go. Is he coming? Well, let's make sure he comes along. Alright, he's summoning, so let's wait for him to get down here. We gotta make sure he gets around this pit. Alright, I think he's gonna make it. There we go. Everyone is activated. Go get them, dudes. Alright, let's see. We're not doing a lot of damage here. He's doing a lot of damage. Holy cow. Everybody's got some serious knockback going on. Where's my Yudi? He's getting involved. Alright, now we're starting to do some damage. Daedons are getting in there. I hope they survive. We're gonna we might lose some guys to the pit. I'm concerned about my megatheriums. I do not want to lose those dudes. I mean, we'll survive if we don't. But that's the most dangerous thing that's happening right now. They can get knocked into that pit and instant death. How are we doing? Everybody's buffed. They don't take a lot of damage from the sort of ground pounding this guy's doing. Who is doing 500 damage? Is that the Rex? That must be the Rexes. It looks like the Theries are doing only about... They're doing 350 or so. Let's go. I didn't see any death markers or whatever here. Alright, so this will be... As long as they don't get knocked into the pit, we should be alright. Down he goes! Alright. Let's go get our stuff. So I thought we would be able to make it through this, and we did. So we got 40 element. We didn't get a flag, though, did we? Oh, I think the creatures pick up the flag. So let's see. Rex is completely healed already. These guys completely healed. Didn't use anything. You are... Yeah, everybody... The Daedons have already healed everybody up. And they've healed each other up, too. So, yeah. No one has any damage. Wow. That worked crazy well. Alright. Oh, you've got a little damage. Just barely anything. So, we're going to be... Probably just need some... Wait for these Daedons to finish feeding themselves. Okay, let's look. Did we lose anybody? No, not that. Let's see here. No. We didn't lose anybody at all. Alright. That stinks. Okay. There we go. We're back. I think. Alright, I should have turned off both things. I hope we don't crash this game. Alright, so Broodmother will be next, but we're going to make another meat run for these Daedons. I think we'll just run with the bird and gobble up some stuff. I also need to top off my water jar here, or my canteen. So we'll do that. What kind of raptor business do we have down here? It looks like just a colorful regular raptor. All right. I did not expect it to go that well. The Daedons really kind of did a lot of good work there. I'm very pleased about that. All right, let's go down by the river. There's a lot of spawns down that way, so that's going to be a good place to get some meat. I kind of think with some Daedons working, we could use a lot of other what was I going to say? I was having two thoughts at once there. We could probably use Doedicurus or something like that on that Gamma Megapithecus. That was pretty easy. So the Broodmother should be more difficult. So we'll see. But with the healing that the Daedons are doing, it might not be bad. Plus, we're going to have the Megatheriums in there, and they're going to have their insect buff, which should be pretty darn good. Get rid of this Diplo here. Something's attacking us. Terrorbirds. Don't eat my Diplo. And then, so we can just load up those Daedons. And then, anything attacking me? Not really. Okay. And then we can go get the artifacts for the big spider. None of your business. How you doing today? Much love back. Good luck on the boss. Yeah, we did the first one. Megapithecus went really well. And we're going to do spider next. So I think we should have some good luck with the spider. Still got a little bit of sniffles from my cold from last week, but I feel good. Feel good. All right, let's grab all this meat here from this dude. Prime's probably just gonna spoil, but that's okay. All right, let's get down here. The other thing I can look for too is somebody's probably got a bunch of XP from that fight. I don't know who actually got the final kill in there, but let's see. Did we get the... I don't know. So, oh yeah, these megatheriums got meat too, so we might as well grab that stuff. This megatherium's got a bunch of points. Let's do 2 health and 2 melee for right now. Did you get anything? Tester or the Rex got a bunch. So let's grab that. Throw this fur on the ground here. What about you? Did you get any meat? I forgot these guys would probably get a bunch of meat like they did. Alright, Rex has got a point. So this Rex has got 40k health, and now this one's got 657 melee. So that's good. What about you? Just prime on you. Let's just actually just dump all that. I think we're just going to go melee on you. Oh, Mammoth, did you get the kill? Because you got 18 points here. I want to put most of this into health eventually. Let's just do that much for right now. You got 7. Let's do a couple. Pretty much just want health on you. Somehow you're harvesting trees along the way. And then we'll just do melee here for now. Most of these guys we have bred, with the exception of the Megatherium and the Rexes and the Uties, we bred most of these just for this fight. So the Ankies, the Dodicks, the Stegos, Mammoths, pretty much that's it. Is the only reason why they exist here. So let's grab all this. Yeah, you've got a lot of food. You've got a lot of eating to do. What about you? Is your food back up yet? No. Got a long ways to go on food here. You were the guy I was riding, so you didn't really do much here. Where's this guy? So we should wait a few minutes here for these guys to get their food, because that healing buff that they did was, I think, really key here to why that fight was pretty much a kind of a cakewalk there. And then you're going to need a little bit more food as well. All right. We got to go get the artifacts anyway. Theories did not do it. Mega love chat. Cool. Glad everybody's doing pretty good today. All right. There's a brightly colored snake. Let's head over this way and grab our stuff. So we won't be back streaming, I don't think, again this week until Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be doing the regular time Saturday and Sunday. I was going to do Thursday, but I got an appointment, so we're gonna miss out on that one. Okay. Anything else going on around here? I lost one of my Uties down here in the swamp. There we go. Cool color on that bird. Yeah, I like this one. This was a Winter Wonderland event color that we got there. So we're looking for other artifacts to do the Gamma Brood. That's going to be... let's see. Why does my little information go away here? Pretty sure that's going to be the Massive, the Hunter, and the Clever, if I recall correctly. What about this guy? This guy is the Brute. Yeah, we got lots of Brutes. But we just used that one. Okay, that's cool. Since we got a minute, I wanted to see if that one skin, the bed skin, worked on the bunk bed. There it is. So let's see if that works on the bunk bed. Since, like I said, we got a few minutes. Yeah, there's this. Oh, I got the spider flag, or gorilla flag, rather. Anyway. Oh, it's in cosmetics. Yeah. Derp. Oh, it does work. It looks completely crazy, but it does work. So let's put away their skin before I forget again. There we go. And then we can put away this element and stuff too. Where do we get the element? There we go. We got 40 element from that, so not too bad. And this flag as well can go away. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. and Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30. What's that? Okay. There we go. So, what does it look like when we lay down on this thing? Just like you would expect. I wonder if I had like a really long body, if I would be sticking through the headboard. Probably. All right. Let's see if we got anything else going on over here. That's a regular Megatherium. Do we have any mutated babies? So we're looking for a 235. I am not seeing it. I think they're looking for a 235. No, we're looking for 237 now. That would be most likely to give us our mutations. All right. Let's head back there. I don't know if there's a way. I don't think we can force feed our guy in order for him to get that food level up any quicker. We'll grab a little bit more meat along the way too. We play two is what? I gotcha. Okay. Grab a couple of these parasaurs. Yesterday, right near base, we had a 145 and a 150 female trike, so we went ahead and tamed those while I was doing the breeding and stuff. There we go. Are you? Come on. Doing the old circle thing here. I was trying not to get him in the dome all the time. But apparently that's just the way I'm going to have to fight this thing. He's too smart for me. I would really rather fight the brood on the back of a Megatherium, but I think everybody else in this group of fighters is really going to need that UD buff, so we're going to ride the UD. I wonder if it's probably been discussed before, but I wonder if there's a mod for, so like in single player with the UD, you can do auto roar, encourage roar with the UDs, which is really good. Since I'm mostly doing stuff by myself, it would be really nice to be able to have that option. But alas, in multiplayer here, they don't have that. All right, so let's get you off to the side over here. There we go. And let's load up this other Daedon over here. Oh, you have eaten all your food, so let's do the meat transfer. You ate all your food, but it didn't really go up. I think there's a bug with the Daedons when you go out of render distance that their food just disappears, or they like just completely empty a trough. I swear that's a thing. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that yet, because they're completely out of food now. And their food bar didn't go up. It just disappears. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this and see what happens, I guess. So grab this guy here. There we are. And we'll grab that back for our own eating pleasure. So let's do that. We'll give the Daedons just a second to eat while I eat. Where did my... There it is. And then let's put on our stuff here. Make sure we're fully armored up. We are. We've got 5,000 armor, which is pretty sweet. Let's take some of this stuff. And looks like the cat requires a rescue right now, so I'm going to go do that. Hold on a sec, guys. All right, so we're back. This guy's eating some food, right? Yeah, we're just gonna wait till we get everything loaded up here. Then we'll activate that, hopefully. All right, let's see if I can just pivot this guy over here so I can get past him. Maybe if I fall straight down into here. Somebody I think is directly on top of, oh there, no, I'm pretty much directly on top of it. See if I grab the right artifacts. I did, so we're ready to do the spider. Why do I have to just be overheating? Because this is the hyperthermic, yeah, so it's not doing enough to keep me cool enough, but that's fine. Anything else I need? I don't think so. Let's see what we can do. All right, so do that. Where is my Daedon? There's one. I think the other one is on this side of things over here. Might not reach it in time. Where are you, Daedon? There you are. Where is Yudi? There's a Yudi. Okay. Did I grab a Yudi? Nope, I grabbed that guy. Now I'm on a Yudi. Alright. Just wait for the spider to come to us. Charge everybody up. Alright. Everybody in. So we probably only got healing on these Daedons for just a little bit because they're going to run out of food real quick. Come on, Rex, get in there. Alright, my Yudi's in the way of about 5 guys here. We need that Rex in there. Okay, Rexy, let me help you out. Now we're going to lose her. Alright, so Rex is stuck. Not good. Might be stuck on this guy. There we go. Let's see if we can get this guy. Alright, I need to find this Yudi. Alright, screw this Rex. Let's see if I can't really afford to die here. Alright, get out of there. Get out. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright, I guess we're riding this guy into battle here. How's the health doing? Alright. Look how fast this guy can hit. There we go. Yeah, I'll reduce that spam. I hit the end key, so you only get the couple closest guys. Actually show their names here. Alright, my health is actually okay. Let's see if I... Oh my gosh, I'm getting just knocked around here. There we go. Now we're in it. Unfortunately, our one Rex is completely glitched there. I don't think anything's died, but I haven't been paying super close attention. Get in there, dudes. Alright, I see some 1,000 damage numbers done. I'm assuming that's the Megatherium. I can see he's glowing. Probably the Megatherium against the spider minions is my guess, is where that those high numbers are coming from. There we go. Be funny if like the Doedicurus or Anki gets the final blow on here. I'm gonna actually try to keep track of who's doing what. That spider went flying. Alright, it's gonna be any second. No, I couldn't see who did it. But the broodmother is down. Alright, so where is our stuff? There it is. I think we only get like 10 element or something, right? 20 element. There we go. So I think are you on like, you're on attacking target, but you don't really care the whole time. You just completely ignored the whole fight, which is dumb. And then the Rex got stuck. So let's take a look at Megatheriums and see if they got like any. Oh yeah. Well, we didn't put all the points in because we didn't want you to do stuff. Let me. Holy cow. You did some good work here. You did not use any veggie cakes, so your health is down a bit. Let's look at everybody's health. So Daedon survived. So very little health lost on this round. More than the last one. This got the Broodmother's tougher, and then also the Daedons may have not healed quite as much. So there we go. Cool. Very cool. So we got 11 seconds to hang around here. You can also, in this thing, we should be able to collect ridiculous amounts of, berries and stuff. All right. So no one, I don't think a single veggie cake was eaten during this whole thing. So I want to make sure those are pretty expensive to make. So I want to make sure I get as much of those back as possible. We're just going to level these guys up another time. So let's start clearing these out and grabbing some veggie cakes. So you got 7 levels to deal with. That's good. You got 15 levels to deal with. So some good leveling up too, because they can beat up all those minions and stuff. I already got the element, so we got the 20 element. Not very much. I think I may have forgotten to look for the cakes on the one guy. Yeah, there he is. Alrighty. Hey, you collected some metal. Good job, buddy. I don't think I put any veggie cakes on you. And you just got some spoiled meat on you, Rex. But good job. Good job on you guys. You got some stone. That's okay, none of your business. Just slow down. Yeah, I don't think the drums do you any good at all. Solo. Certainly, we did just fine without the drums. All right, Piggy. Look at all the stuff you got. We'll take the pig. I think the only thing we're probably going to do is just get the pigs out of their cryos when we get back to base, so they can get their food levels back up. All right, let's go with that because I think we're running out of weight with the RG that we brought. I've got to breed up another RG for just weight. But I think I still have one out. There we go. I think I still have my other weight RG out. So we'll grab that one instead of this one when we come back. Then we should be able to do everything in one more trip. Well, I'm not overheating now, but the sun is starting to get lower in the sky. So that was pretty fun. So we got 2 boss fights done. I kind of wish, I don't know if I probably could have done Beta Megapithecus without much issue. And maybe the Alpha. I think even with this crew, we might have been able to do Alpha Megapithecus. We might have lost like the Doedicurus or something. But, I don't know. Alpha's kind of a huge step up. So I'm not sure. That's kind of a big ask for that crew. I know we would have lost dinos with Alpha Brood for sure. Without a question. I think we probably would have lost like half. It'd be different if these guys were actually leveled up. But most of these, like I said earlier, if you didn't catch it, was I just bred them yesterday. So they've just had a day or so in cryopods to get levels. Let's see, what else do I need? I don't need this guy. I can drop off. We didn't have to resort to any of these chocolates that heal stuff up in 100%. Let's grab this here. That. I don't need these guys. This stuff can just go right on the ground. All right, and then let's get over here. Switch this out so we can stay nice and cool. Drop that off, and element. So our element status is doing pretty good. We got 666 element. Oh no, it's not doing well at all. We probably have to do another boss fight to get rid of that. All right, this guy could go in here. That's fine. That in there, and then I still got some soups. So let's do that. All right, so let's toss these piggies out of their cryo because they're almost out of food. So they'll be ready for the next boss fight that we do. Where is the other guy? Or did I not bring him along yet? Sometimes it's just hard to see with all the stuff, so I didn't bring the other one yet. So that's cool. Because where did we end up with? Completely out of food, yeah. Even though we had 71,000 food, ran completely out. You lost a lot of dinos in Alpha Dragon. I lost all my dinos on Gamma Dragon. We were not well equipped for that fight. We've definitely got to have a different strategy next time we do that. Oh, I need to grab the other Argentavis. All right. Which one is weight? Here he is. I haven't used this guy in a long time, and I think I got to use the other door here. There we go. Yeah, you're barely registering weight, any weight at all. So, not doing any dragon fights today with that crew, that's for sure. Though it couldn't go any worse than the last dragon fight anyway. So, maybe it would have done. Maybe maybe we would have done better with the stuff that we've got right now. I don't know. Well, if you guys made it to Alpha Dragon, then yeah. I thought we ran into a problem with our Gamma Dragon fight here. When I say our, I mean I guess the collective we or whatever. Let's grab that guy. In that the dragon kind of came down in an area where only about 5 Rexes could actually hit it, but the dragon could breathe fire on all of the Rexes except for like 1 or something like that. I didn't manage the dinos very well, and that so it's not a surprise. The outcome was not a surprise. It was just wasn't a good job on my part. All of your theories died. Not sure you know, but the herbivores take reduced damage from dragon fire breath. Yep, I did know that. Or actually, probably, yeah, I did know that. I can't remember if I figured that out afterwards. But I didn't have any good herbivores to fight. I had some pretty decent Rexes, but yeah, let's get this guy in here. I don't know why you're just ignored everybody, but you did. The only ones that lived were the shiny ones modded? Okay. But next time we do this, we're going to have much better creatures to do it. We're kind of in the process of, we haven't, not very far, but trying to get some theory mutations and stuff like that. But I think we're just going to take it a little bit slow and just do what we can do. Our boss fight, Dodicarus, is only thing with like the Dodicarus and whatnot is I think like the knockback that those guys take, they can deal out a fairly decent melee, if if you've got a level, if you've leveled them up for that, but they take so much knockback. But I think like the Dodix and the Ankies would just have like a really hard time of getting many punches in against like Megapithecus, so like with that knockback and stuff. At least with like the creatures that we had today, like they got knocked back into some of the things that don't get knocked back as far, like the Rexes. So they didn't get halfway or, knocked into the pit or whatever. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Yeah, we'll get everybody over here, and then we'll probably be back to hatching out some Rex eggs next, or some Uties. We've got a lot of that stuff to do. Okay. Good. Feeling good about that whole process. It's always nice to not lose dinos. Even though none of them were... they were kind of expendable, I guess. All right. So let's get this other guy out. Where are you, buddy? There you are. They are going to empty my feeding trough. How are you? Oh, so you ate all this stuff. You completely filled up your food. I think that's part of the bug, maybe? I don't know. Because I went out of render distance. There's something weird with the piggies. I also experienced something weird with baryonyx. It's maybe because I don't have a lot of experience with baryonyx, but I experienced something weird with those guys in the hard snow cave, where they just healed themselves up almost completely instantly. So they have like about 17,000 health. It got down to maybe half health, and then the next thing I know, like 3 of the 4 that I took in there with me were almost like completely healed. So I'm not sure what that was all about. All right, let's start with let's start with Rexes. Disable fertilized pickup. And oh my gosh, we have so many. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get to all these guys today. Let's just grab a couple of rounds here. Put away my shotgun and ammo. Berries only eat fish. Yep, that is true. That much I do know about berries, but I don't know why they did their massive healing up that they did. Lucas, hello, how are you today? Got some sad news. Sorry to hear you have sad news. Let's just drop as many of these guys out. We're looking for another health mutation on this batch of Rexes. So we'll see what we can get from these guys. Berries heal fast as long as you keep fish in their inventory. I thought it might have had something to do with them attacking fish in the water, because it was like after they killed a whole bunch of saber-tooth salmon, because I think they always had fish in their inventories. But it seemed like it happened after a big battle in the water where they were doing their spin attack and stuff against the saber-tooth salmon in those ponds. And I didn't know if that had something to do with it. But who knows? Oh, your baby raptors died. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Okay. There we are. Yeah, not Craptor. Craptor didn't make it, I guess. So I'm just kind of curious to see. Yeah, so you almost have no food. You've eaten like no food since we got back. I mean, you've eaten some, but I'm thinking it's because we went on a render. Guess I could test that easy enough by going out of render again. So we'll do a batch of these guys. I've got too many eggs to deal with because we've got increased rates right now because of the event. I'm going to turn the event boost as far as the mating goes and stuff that we have on the server. I'm going to turn all that off for tomorrow's restart, but it depends upon if we can actually close it out. That depends upon wildcard and if they actually make it so we can remove the mod without losing everything, like losing all the skins and stuff like that. So love bugs might still be around tomorrow. We'll see. All right. As far as the berries go, that could be they actually have a feature on their menu that allows for healing when hunting fish. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of berry experience. So that must have been it. Maybe that's by default. So let's actually just take a look at one real quick. So there it is. Don't seek fish on low health. Okay, so they must have been low health, and that's why they were going nuts attacking the salmon. And I gotcha. Okay, interesting. That's a pretty neat feature. Is that original to when the berries were released, or is that something they added to it at some point? I'm not sure. But that's definitely handy in that cave where there's quite a lot of fish. And for whatever reason, when I did the cave last, it seemed like there was an extra amount of creatures spawning in there. It wasn't like too crazy, nothing like the cave with the artifact of the brute, but it's crazy enough. They had it on ASA, so it's not super new. Not new to this game anyway. Let's see here. Might as well just fill up this floor with as many Rex eggs as we can. I still have probably... I have a bunch of Dimorph eggs and a bunch of UD eggs too, so let's get rid of this dude. He doesn't need to be hanging out so much. They did pretty good in the boss fight. I want to do more experiments with different creatures, so I'm not just constantly running the running the same kind of boss fights and stuff like that. All right, let's grab some water. Keep these taps everywhere. Makes it pretty convenient, super cheap to make. Couple stone, couple wood, or whatever they are. And I'm still trying to get my base Dimorphodons. I think what I'm going to do is do what I did in ASC when I ran the tech cave and go in there first with a bunch of Dimorphodons and clear everything out. I think I'm going to go with that strategy. That was kind of fun. It worked really well, but it was also just fun to do. I love running around with the Dimorph clouds. I don't know. The places I've actually used them in this game, they seem to be getting stuck on a lot of stuff, but it just could be because I'm running them in pretty tight caves and anything would get stuck like that. So, not sure. That's too many in one spot, but we'll leave it. 3 or 4 is pretty good to drop at once. Female or male, Fat Frog? What do you mean, me? I am a male. I'm not keeping up with chat because there's quite a lot of it, and it sounds like you and Lucas are chatting back and forth, so I'm having a hard time keeping up with all that stuff. Let's see here. All right, one more run of Rexes, and then we'll try to hatch out these dimorphs to try to get the base male that we need. We need a new male to add to whatever mutation that we had. I don't remember what it was. I think it was either health or melee. No, the babies. We would prefer to get a male with a health mutation right now in these Rexes. An additional health mutation. That would be preferable. But we would take a female and then we'll have to just breed it in with the male and get an wait till we get a male with that mutation. So with all these Rex eggs, we'll have a decent shot. Certainly no guarantee we get the mutation that we want. All right. I'm hoping we can hatch out less than 12 of these guys and get what we want. We might as well just hatch them all out, because all we need them for is that. We might to get our breeder male. But we're not going to do them in a pile of 70 or whatever it was like we did last time. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. All right. Okay. Appreciate everybody coming along today. Thank you for hitting the like button and doing all that stuff. It does help me quite a bit. Any new subscribers out there or followers on Twitch, thank you very much. Okay. Want to make sure to thank people. Gotta be grateful. Okay. So that's that. Anything else that we have that, I mean, we're taking the time, we might as well, you know, hatch this stuff out. We're looking for a 251 Rex. This is our best thing. Da-da-da-da. Wow, this is a lot of, still a lot of Rex eggs. We got stego eggs. I think I'm just gonna dispose of these stego eggs. Oh, can't do that yet. Let's put away some of these cryopods. We don't need all these guys. We only need all these guys hanging around in our inventory right now. There we go. Now I can dump stego eggs. There we go. Throw those out. Anything else? Let's grab whatever. Didn't we have Theri eggs in here? There we go. We'll grab all these Theri eggs too. We're looking for health or melee mutations in these guys. So with the Rexes, we got them separated into two breeding groups. We've got a health group and a melee group. And the health group is doing really well as far as getting mutations, and the melee not so much. It's just kind of the luck of the draw. There we go. Pixie Cat, hello. How you doing? How's it going today? We did our couples only boss fight earlier. We did Gamma Broodmother and Gamma Megapithecus, and our hodgepodge mix of different dinos did really well. So we didn't lose anybody. Can't ask for much more than that, really. Okay, so we just need some, just need to wait on these guys. A couple of them were already on their way to incubation. So that's good. So what are we looking for? We're looking for, here's our base male. We're looking for a level 239 male with a health mutation on the Dimorphodons. And then we're probably going to hope for finding some better wild ones. So these are pretty good, pretty darn good. So we got 49 points into melee and 47 points into health. But can probably do better if we keep an eye out for them. But it's kind of low priority. It's kind of a long-term project, really. All right, so you're all cool. So you can get you in a cryopod. Let's see. Yeah, sorry you missed it, but It's the luck of the draw. So yeah, you're still okay. So here's the food. We're gonna test this out real quick. Let's make sure I've got plenty of food in the feeding troughs. So that's not plenty of food. That's plenty of food. That's okay. So we're gonna have to fill those up when we get back. But let's just grab our bird. We're gonna just take a little fly out of render and see what happens here. So this guy has 8,000 out of about 70,000 food. So it's got what, about 62,000 food it needs to eat. Let's just grab Baker over here. We'll just go fly down to the beach and see what we got. Dimorphs are stupid underrated. They are. A cloud of dimorphodons, that's how I like to refer to them, are really tough. I could certainly defeat Alpha Megapithecus with a maybe with 20 mutated dimorphodons. 30 or 40, not a problem. Maybe I'll do that just for fun, because you can't actually take them into the regular boss fight. But if I ever get like the dimorphodons kind of where I want them, maybe I'll just spawn in like Alpha Megapithecus and then just fry it with a bunch of them. Yeah, dimorphodons do not care about anything. Oh man, my plant species X are dead. They probably just ran themselves out of fuel with with all the love bugs and ichthyornises that are around here. Hey buddy, you've got 4 points. Been picking up some dodo eggs. We gotta make sure we got some. Oh, we really need to add some fuel in here. All right. There we go. So basically we wanted to get out of render and then see if that food gets completely full. I should have kept track of how much food was in the actual feeding troughs, but I kind of remember a little bit. Thanks for the love, none of your business. But yeah, I think you've said it a couple times. No offense. I do appreciate it, though. I definitely do. Don't get me wrong. All right. So let's see what happens with these piggies. I mean, it's kind of a good bug, I guess, in some ways, but it didn't seem like when the food was actually in the inventory on the dimorphodons, when they were on the platform there, that didn't seem to actually work. So let's see if I'm insane or what happens. So your food is completely full. So you somehow came up with, I don't know, 60-some thousand food. Let's see if this is empty. So that was about the same. That lost about 30 maybe, and then this lost a whole ton. So yeah, you inhaled it all from the feeding trough. So I guess if you want to have them, so if I want to do that again, like, you know, run a couple different boss fights, basically I should just bring the Daedons back to base and throw them out, go out of render distance, and then come back, and they should be topped off with food again. So that's pretty handy. Okay, so grab that guy. We don't want to run everybody out of food here. Now the cat wants into the room. He wanted rescuing before, but now he's pounding on the door trying to get in. I'm going to try to ignore him. And, yeah, see how we do. See if the cat will leave me alone. There we go. Go, and a little bit more. That should be enough for now. All right, we got to check these silly dimorphodons and see what we got here. So, oh, we got we got 2 mutations on this guy. Holy cow, we got one into health. That's perfect. Except I just threw away all my food, so let's grab some more. Let's grab some more. All right, this is great. Because we were looking for a 239 male, and now we have a 241, and it got it. So we have an extra point into health here. So let's unfollow you. And it was the first one we looked at. So what are the chances of that? So we got, yeah, 239s were just what we needed to get back into the base. So we're looking for something that by chance got 2 mutations instead. So none of those. So okay, cool. All right, these guys are up, and I forget what we need with the theory. So let's go look at mom and dad here. So we got a 234 and a 236. Okay, so we're looking for 238. Just to simplify things for ourselves. Nope. I see a mutation up ahead. So we got these green dudes. What do you got? Oh man, lucky again. So that is another health mutation on the theories. Excellent. All right, so let's unfollow you, and I need berries for you, buddy. Kind of wasn't expecting that. We got a bunch of Zools here to grab. You look at your Thyla breeding program as a long-term operation for sure, especially with mammals. Definitely going to be a long-term operation. That's kind of what I'm doing with the pigs right now. And the Megatherium are definitely going to be that way as well. So that's excellent. Yeah, okay. How the Rexes coming along. Rexes are going to be a little bit yet. So we only want health and melee mutations. Well, this batch we only want health. I think that's a mutation, isn't it? Yeah, that's a stam. So that's okay. The pigs were kind of doing a bunch of stuff. So this guy here, we got 2 stamina, 2 melee, 2 health, and 2 food, which is cool. I would like to, just for fun, get another mutation into weight, screw oxygen, and then after that, probably mostly food. But I would also take melee and health. So I'm not too serious about my production here of piggies. They are pretty obnoxious, though, because they don't die and go away. So we're looking for a 237 on those guys. But we've been really lucky with those guys. Your video on using dimorphs to steal rock drag eggs was a 200 IQ strategy. Well, thanks. I just find it super fun too. It is very effective, but it's probably more fun than any other way I could think of doing it. Just watching those dimorphodons just delete the to me it looks like they're just deleting them, you know, rock drakes or whatever, yeah, they use them against. All right, so I can definitely stop the mating over here. These guys no longer need to breed. Disable mating and disable mating. Let's grab this female. Actually, we'll go back up into the mating pool. So now that we're going to have, unless I screw something up and my dimorphodon would starve to death, now we've got another base male. These base females can go back up here. Wait a minute. Actually, I think this female's done too, because she had the mutation, right? Yeah, she had the mutation, so she's all done. So she can go in a cryopod, actually. If I have an empty one, I do. So there we go. How do you get your dimorph off your shoulder? I'm not sure on console. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what the buttons are on console. On like PC, you can like double click F, and then or E, I think works also, right? I just kind of do it automatically now, so it's just F, right? Yeah, like double tapping F will get rid of it if you're on PC. But anyway, this guy's got to go in here, and then that male actually can also go away. There we are. So we're getting stacks of dimorphodons here. So this is kind of our temporary dimorphodon army. How much time we got on these guys? Too cold. What are you too cold over here for? Are you not? All right, you should not. How are you too cold? Are these all too cold? Are we just in a cold snap? Or what's going on? How about you guys over on the edge? Are you guys too cold too? You're also too cold. So let me grab all the too cold ones. And we'll throw them down where the dimorphodons are, I guess. I think they'll be okay over here. We must just be experiencing a little cold snap here in the game. Try to avoid looking at these eggs until they're all hatched out. Sometimes I can't help myself. There we go. But yeah, so far pretty darn lucky here with the mutations. We'll see about these Rex eggs. I think they're getting to the point where the because I haven't been super careful about tracking their mutations, so they might. Whoa! Exploded right in my face here. You're too cold. You're too cold. Too cold. Too cold. I guess we're just gonna leave them. They'll all hatch out soon enough. Well, I just happened to notice another mutation over here. What is it? Or yeah, it's another stamina mutation. Oh well. Let's just see if this guy needs a topping off of berries. Probably not, but we'll do it anyway. And how's the food situation on you, friend? Also, there we go. Are you a juvenile already? You're a juvenile already, so you're fine. You won't need any meat, actually, whatsoever. You would be feeding off the trough. Sounds like I need a cat door. Yeah. Or a new cat. Maybe I need a new cat. Maybe that's what I need. I need a new cat. How do you know if you have a mutation? So the best thing to do is get it so mom and dad have like the same stats, and then if you get a higher level one, so like if mom and dad are both level 240 and you get one that's 242, then you know you have a mutation. Oftentimes you'll get like a special color. That's another good way to tell just kind of at a glance. Let me turn off the spyglass here. So you can see this guy's kind of has this, I don't know what that color is. Lime green that showed up, whereas all of its siblings are blue. So that's one way to just tell at a quick glance, oh, that one's got a mutation. So I could see out of the corner of my eye that this one did. But it really helps to have like a mod. So I'm using the Awesome Spyglass mod. So if I look at a dino over here with it, it tells me, even though I haven't claimed it, it gives you the number of points that are associated with each stat. So the base stat is the first one on the left. So if I'm looking at this Rex, it's got 42 melee, and then next 0 is the points of mutations. So that's it's 0 because there's no mutations on that particular stat, and I haven't leveled it up, and that's what the far right number would be. So if you've put a bunch of I don't know if I have anything I've actually leveled up in here. I think it's all just base stuff. So like here, this Doedicurus has 2 points into melee and 45 into weight. Anyway, so yeah, definitely the awesome spyglass mod helps a ton. In vanilla, you can do that with the tech binoculars, but that's like you got to do alpha alpha overseer, so it's like you got to do the final end boss so you can get that handy thing. I don't want to put a cat door in my bedroom, I gotta say. It's kind of easier to deal with the cat. I should probably just keep him out of here, but he's not too much of a trouble. So the way he asks to get out of this room is he goes up to a mirror and starts pawing at it like he's doing some exercises. It's pretty hilarious, actually. But then he starts pounding. He does the same thing to the door when he wants back in. So he's like, I got to use the bathroom or eat or whatever he's got to do. And then he wants back in. So then pretty much right away. All right. I'm going to start looking for other mutations here. I'm going to try to go slow so I don't actually miss them. So we're looking for, like I said, 251, I think is 251's the number we're looking for here. And this is, I think, the first one we saw. Yeah, that's the first stamina mutation. So we don't care about stamina for these Rexes, so we're not going to do that. And there's probably better ways to go about doing this than I am. I'm certain there is. That are more effective, but I need to, since I'm trying to breed so many things at the same time, I really need a way of just simplifying this process. Plus this is the first time I'm actually being semi-serious about breeding dinos. So that's part of it as well. I'm going to pick these guys up so I don't miss those later on. So no mutations. There's a mutation for sure. Well, we'll start with this end here and work our way up to it. Okay, there's one. Here, oh yes, it's a female though, but we'll take it. 10 points now of mutations into health. So we'll probably have to breed that one back in with a male in order to make life easier on ourselves. Okay, and so this is another mutation, and it is into oxygen. So we'll keep moving down the line. Yeah, without the egg incubator would be also completely awesome to be using, but we don't have that yet. So I think don't we have to wait till like one of the Genesises to get that? Unless they change something. Okay, so that's most of the Rex eggs now. I'm just going to hold on to the ones that we got. Let's just go through the rest of these guys. Then we'll get to work on some other stuff. Come on. There we go. But it looks like... Come on. Just trying to pick up these eggs. We'll hatch them out another time. I don't want to... There we go. That's a 41. But yeah, if you want super dinos, this is the way you got to do it. It's breeding. All right. But I'm really excited because we got... Although it's a female and it's going to take a little bit more work, that's 10 points. So now our base stat is going to be 66 points of health when you include the mutation in there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the oxygen Rex is pretty cool color though. Green bean, my husband actually put a cat door in our bedroom so the cat can go in and out. My Shih Tzu uses it too. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I don't know. We've got a lot of other people in this house that the cat can bother at night, so it's not such a big deal for night. I just happen to have my computer in the bedroom right now. Okay, so let's put away the rest of these Rex eggs. Let's turn back on the enable fertilize pickup here so we don't get a big clog of other stuff. I'm going to have to go look out in the yard and see if anything hatched out over here. But that's just that. I think I'm probably just hatching more of the health Rexes because they're right next to my base. So I've got another set. So this is my health, or excuse me, melee Rexes are breeding out here, as well as our melee UDs. And so I've got another egg collection thing over here, which did I run right past it? No, it's back over here. So I've got 517 eggs to hatch out over here. So I guess I know what I'm doing for the rest of the week. Switch this around over here. Oh boy, that's a lot. All right, what else is up? Yeah, so I think we're pretty good shape there. Pretty happy with that roll of the dice. We didn't even try to hatch out any UD eggs. I've got a bunch of those to hatch out as well. So not as many as the Rexes though. But the Theory's good. Got the Theory, got the Dimorph, and got the Rexes. So every species we hatched out, we got mutations on them. So that's good. All right. Now I got to figure out what to do next. What time is it? Okay, so we've only been streaming about 2 hours. Let's go do some other stuff. What should we do, guys? I could hatch out stuff forever, but I've filled up this entire room with dinos that I don't need. Oh, I can put away this guy. Can run that sort of maintenance, and we're out of fresh cryopods, so we got to go get some more. Got to get some more empties. I'm not real happy with my Daedon breeding area, but I'm not really sure what else to do other than put that situation somewhere else. I just wish I could get rid of those babies that I don't want. Nariman, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hopefully I've got your name pronounced somewhat right. Tony, you just got back. How did the bosses go? They went really well. They pretty much destroyed the Megapithecus without too much trouble. The Broodmother took a little bit more work, but we didn't lose any dinos. When we were done with these were all the Gamma versions. When we did the Gamma Megapithecus and finished that one out, by the time we got back, by the time we finished, the Daedons had healed everybody up. So it was like they hadn't taken any, damage. So they certainly could have done the beta with the dinos that we had for the Megapithecus. And then we weren't running full food on the Daedons by the time we did the Broodmother. So they kind of ran out of food. So things had a little bit of loss of health by the time the battle was over, but that was pretty easy there too. One of the Rexes got stuck on the terminal, so it couldn't fight at all. So it was like we had, and then one of the berries refused to do anything, so it was like we only brought 18 creatures into that boss fight. Getting some feedback for some reason. No, it's just picking up an airplane that's going over. Okay. Just wondering what the heck was up with the sound there. And then, yeah, breeding's going pretty good. Do XP, it's free. Yeah, let's do some XP. Let's we're going to fly around over the redwoods and then see if we find anything worth taming. So we'll grab some taming supplies. And then... did we get the chibi back? We got the chibi back. So we'll load that guy up. In case we see any alphas, we can kill those for XP because we're trying to level that chibi up. But we'll need some shocking darts and some extraordinary kibble. Let's grab some exceptional just in case too. So I think that should do us pretty well here. We can go see what we can see. Didn't have a ton of stuff planned for today. It's a Tuesday after all. But those boss fights were pretty fun. We've got plenty of access to... Wow, I can't even think of it. Plenty of access to most of the tributes and definitely the artifacts for running more boss fights with different stuff. So we can, you know, get some element, but then we can try some different things and see how that goes too. So maybe we'll try some stuff for fun as well, like breed up a bunch of more Dodicarus and go after like the Broodmother and see how that goes. But I don't know. Or see how many, a few Megatheriums we could get away with fighting like Gamma Brood or whatnot. I think that's an alpha down there, isn't it? Yep. We found one. So this will help. Raptors aren't going to give us a whole lot of experience on this chibi. So... by the way, kind of started out the day annoyed, though, because if I pull up my map, you can see it, yeah, it did that thing again. Where it reset and all my Explorer notes reset again, and that's really obnoxious. Has anyone heard if Wildcard is removing the Valentine's Day event today? I haven't heard anything. It's supposed to be done today. Today is supposed to be the last day. Let me just, yeah, I'll just quick looked at Discord. They haven't announced anything today other than some minor patch that they did. There's another Alpha Raptor. That is a Parasaur. I don't care about that. Good way to get XP. What you doing? There you go. Come on, buddy. Chibis seem harder to level on ASA than they were in ASE. I don't know. It kind of seemed the same to me. It's very tedious. It's always been kind of a tedious process. Thought there was just a bug on the Dwarven map. Bug how so? It's like the Chibi's not taking forever to level up. There's another alpha. We haven't gotten two alphas. We got Alpha Carno and an Alpha Raptor. Just chilling out here in the river. See if we can take out one of these at a time. Racer's causing some issues. Giving some good XP to my bird here. This bird's been, I don't know how many levels it has left to go up. It can't be too many more, I wouldn't think, since I use this guy every freaking day. Do everything with this guy. We're best buddies. I'm going to be real sad when I lose him, because it's going to happen. It's Ark. At some point, I'm going to lose him. It's also not the best in the world. Unfortunately, this is an alpha boosted Alpha Carno. So it's taken a little while. So it had a reduction of health. Let me drop this prime. Hopefully that guy didn't get anything. That Pegamastix. Stupid Pegos. Oh, the map not showing up. That was the thing you were... Yeah. Zala, you're loving the series? Great. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see ya. Let's see. I think it's been a little while since I've seen you in the chat. I'm enjoying this series too. Quite a lot. This has been a lot of fun doing the... doing this as a live stream. I've been really enjoying it. I really like interacting with everybody. I think I've paced it pretty well so that It's not that much of a grind for me. You know, I'm not trying to go too fast, so I'm really enjoying it so far. The only parts I'm really not enjoying are like the crashes and stuff like that, but the game is certainly fun enough for me to just keep at it. I'm annoyed with I forgot about this. There's like a little yeah. Is that a cave? I thought there was like a tiny little cave over here somewhere. Somewhere in this neighborhood there is. But I'm really annoyed with my explorer notes resetting. So as you can see, I'm not getting like any XP boost. So somehow the game knows that I found that explorer note already. But if I go into here, you know, I've only found 2 notes today, which I had found before. And so that's really obnoxious, because when it comes time and I want to like actually go get like, you know, the last whatever 20 explorer notes, like look up the locations of those so I can get, you know, 10 extra levels on my character, which is kind of a big deal. It's going to make it much harder. It's going to make it much harder. That's just regular raptors, right? Yeah. So I'm finding that very annoying. Like the dealing with the map disappearing. There's at least a couple of alpha raptors in this area. What the heck are you guys doing? Having the map not load in is fine. I know the map and pretty well. And then also if I really want to, one way to relearn the map in single player especially is to just use the fly command cheat, and then you can just fly around the map, and then it transfers into, like we're playing on a server here, but the map will unlock also on the server. What's going on over here, Rex? You're bit off more than you can chew. Here's another alpha raptor. I'm not sure how I'm lost. I think I've lost count here. We started one. I think this might be the 5th or 6th alpha raptor since we've left base, because we're not even picking up the things because we're too heavy. So we're not even picking up the loot and whatnot, which is sometimes it's worth grinding if nothing else. Stuff is dropping dead over here. What else do we got going on? Level 15 Rex, a level 80 Rex. And there's another one in here. 15, 70, 80. Add them up all together and they're pretty nice. Stupid love bugs, go away. So that's the second time my map and my explorer notes have reset. How are we doing on the chibi? So we're a little over halfway. I think this is the last one. I think we got to level the chibi up a couple of times. Oh my gosh, what is happening over here now? So I don't know if you're familiar, but we have a bug here at 50-50. So right in the center of the map, 50 latitude, 50 longitude, where things just duplicate. So I've got 3 theories here, but looks like we've got a new megatherium. So Tribe Tony, the armed old man here, just had a level 229, well, I guess it's up to 288 megatherium just duplicated itself. So if you want to pick that up and take advantage of that, because it's got a saddle on it and everything, that gets duped too. Those who has their mule Argentavis, and then Handsome Hank has a 6 Carnos now have duplicated over here. Stupid. Yeah, one of yours. So there's free megatherium for you over there, Tony. What a weird bug. How does that even a thing? I mean, how does that even happen? Like, I know the game will just just randomly choose, and it does structures too. So I don't know if you can quite see it up there. There's a structure. It's right on green ob that also duplicates, and then they just pile on each other and then yeah, fall to the ground. Here's another alpha raptor. I'm gonna say this is number 7. So alphas aren't that uncommon on this map, but they seem to be very common. All right, there's another one dead. That's just a regular raptor. All right, that's dead. Anything else coming around here? Okay, it looks safe. I don't know why I'm grabbing these, but I am. I think I have over 220 alpha raptor claws now. I'll come grab them right now. Yeah, I mean, grab them if you want. If you don't, that's fine too. I don't know. Kind of interesting to see how much piles up there. It was a thing 8 years ago when ASE came out. They fixed that, so I have no idea why they haven't fixed it in ASE. Yeah, I really don't know either. I don't know why it's still a thing, or why it was ever a thing, but yeah. So when I first started playing, ASE was on Xbox, and then when I went over, and on Xbox I never noticed it, and then when I got a PC, I started playing on the center. Ooh, there's a level 140 Carno. That's nice. And so I never really experienced it on ASE, so I don't know if they had fixed it by the time I started playing, if it was never a thing on Xbox, but I was only playing single player too, so that might have had something to do with it. There's a whole pile of raptors after an Equus. Another Rex, level 25. A Spino 15. I'll take you for your sales. There's a sheep just chilling out. This is about the worst place for a sheep. Ovis, level 15. If it was a high level Ovis, I would snatch it up, take it back to base, and tame it. I'm absolutely loving, though, that Spinos are spawning in. Did we get the sale? Probably not. Let me drop this prime, because that's what I really want, is the sale. So let's go back. Probably not going to be able to find that bag again, but we'll take a quick look and see if we can see it. Let's see. I'm not going to find that bag, am I? I was only half paying attention to where I was. I think it was on this point or this point here. It was sitting on top of one of these rocks. I think it's about the big rocks, not the little stones on the ground. Is about the only way I would actually be able to find this. Or stopping the stream and looking at the footage. All right, so let's drop this meat. I really don't want to drop this hide because it's starting to add up, but it's not going to help us anyway. So this time we'll just pay attention to what I'm doing and grab the bag, or not eat the corpse, one of the two. I think we'll do that. All right. One more little bite here and he's down. There we go. Got to deal with this Carno though. That guy's down. Dilo down. You're eating my Spino. It's all right. I see the bag. That's all I want there. Is that a Procoptodon? Starting to see Procoptodons. Well, I don't know. I guess when I found Procoptodons before, I only saw like one, and I guess I've only seen two since the last update. So maybe they're not spawning in so much anymore. Not so sure. Too bad I didn't find that other Spino sale, because then I could do, because I need those for spawning in the higher level Megapithecus, I think, which seems to be a really good way. Excuse me, to farm my easiest way to farm element. Not that I need a lot of it, but There's a bright red megatherium. What kind of megatherium are you? 55. One thing I should tame, yeah, but I need to find some Brontos or is a Rhino. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. We definitely got the chibi leveled up a bit for some XP. Almost got another level on this Argentavis here. Let me take. I was going to take a look at the map and see where I am. So I don't know. Let's just circle the redwoods here and see what we can find. But I think my goal off stream this week is to finish up hatching all those eggs I have. So what is that? That's probably 600 eggs, 700 eggs, I think. Yeah, probably at least 700. Ugh. All right, so can I land up here? I can. I'm not in the right inventory here. I'm kind of stuck in my poor bird here. All right, let's clear out a tree or two if possible. All right. All right, I got some. Holy, look at that Thylaco saddle. That reminds me, I've got to drop off that Thyla blueprint for Green Bean. So I'll do that, I think, as well. Hey, Sarcos. Any good Sarcos around here? 90 and a 20? Not so much. I'm not so worried about them fixing that 50-50 bug as much as I am at just making this game run, you know, more stability in it. And then also, there's a rhino. What do we got here? 15 female. We'll get this guy off the map. That's pretty low level. Just make this game run more stable and produce more content, because the 50-50 bug doesn't really harm the game so much unless you want to build right there. It is kind of stupid, you know, or fix the overspawns in the Cave of the Brute. That would be great. That I would prefer they spend their time on. All right. I think we'll head around over here. We'll catch that other little river and fly down there. Maybe we'll encounter some more Spinos or Alphas too. That would be great. Doo-doo-doo. But I'm glad the big bugs are spawning back in. So they did fix that bug. So when the love bugs came out, apparently all the rhinos disappeared. Oh, that's a cool color, Racer. It's only a level 10, though. Oh, I know where I am. Sometimes there's a Spino down there, but not usually. So we'll just keep going this way. What else we got going on around here? Doesn't look like too much today. But yeah, that was fun doing those boss fights. The bright red guy. I thought maybe there's some sort of alpha hiding down there. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I think the alphas are a little harder to spot. It doesn't seem like their glow happens unless you're really close by. Don't notice that alpha glow to them. It's a loud noise. What is over there? Oh, that's a Diplo. If they add more stuff to, as far as creatures go, I hope they don't have the word, you know, mega in their name, because there's enough megas on the map That is a 120 male. Should we kill this thing too? Yeah, let's get rid of this dude as well. Except I don't have any stamina. Not a good time to pick a fight with one of those guys. We'll just chill back here. I left my shotgun at home, didn't I? Yeah, I was trying to reduce weight before. That's why I did that. Let's battle this thing. So I've got 5,000 health. And we can have a little hormone for whenever we do get around to taming one of these things. Or getting one anyway. They make such horrible sounds. Can I get up here, please? You're fast. I don't know what's screaming down below. I am covered. How long does this last? Covered in sap. Get him. There he goes. Alright, you're off the map now. Did I get the... I didn't get the pheromone. Let me see. That must be in its inventory yet. Let's see if that's down there. See if I can locate that big dead bug. I think something might have ate it. I'm not going to find it. Yeah, the bugs are back. They fixed that, I think, over the weekend. I don't remember exactly when they fixed it. I think it was like Saturday, somewhere around that neighborhood. Not sure, but anyway, it's fixed now. Found 2 of them. All right, let's drop prime meat. Don't need that. Prime. Bonk. All right, so we'll do one little look up the other river here. Unlock a little bit of the map. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the Explorer notes. I think I probably should do that pretty soon. Unlock all the Explorer notes. There's no place of the map that I can't get to right now, so I might as well do it. But it's going to take me a long time to do it, especially since I don't know which ones I actually need to find. I don't know how many there are either. There's a ton, though. I should probably just take little sections of the map and then finish this section, one section out, so that if they do reset again, that it won't be such a big deal. Probably print it out or something like that, and I can check off the ones I got. I think that would be the most efficient way to do it at this point. I heard a drop, but I seem to have lost track of it. No, doesn't look like there's one up there. All right, let's go this way. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Plenty of Sarcos around. Yeah, so tonight on the server, if you're playing the server, I'm going to get rid of the extra, the reduced mating interval, and the double XP is going to go away, but we're going to keep the Love Evolved event until we can safely get rid of it and not lose all the Baryonyx 145, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody's interested, berries are cool. It is at 69.2 and 72.8. And let's see, it's a female. It's got 34 points into melee, so that might tame up pretty darn nice. Not so great into the health department as a wild one. Yeah, 19 points, but that might be good to mix in with your breeding program. I'm not interested right now. But yeah, so, but that's pretty cool though. I think Green Bean might have pointed that one out before, but I'm not sure. All right, so we'll just cruise up this way a little bit, see if we get lucky and find more Spinos. Or more alphas. We can get alphas up here too, because I've taken out alpha rexes on this little river. There's a microraptor, so we'll go a little higher. Try to get away from that guy. Pop down here. Hopefully he's not following us. Yeah, he's just freaking out like a microraptor on the beach. That's all right. He can freak out over there. I don't care. Oop. All right. Get a little more distance away from that microraptor. There's a bunch of Rexes, or Raptors rather, but I don't think any of them are alphas. Looking pretty small to me. Right, that one's small. That one's small. All right, what about these guys over here? Maybe they got a big alpha amongst them. No, just a bunch of raptors, including a couple babies. Not a big deal. I should keep an eye out. I should probably tame like every... That is a Triceratops. Okay. I probably should tame every one I find as far as... finish my thought. Every theory I find. That's like over 140. All right, let's see if we can get this guy on shore so it's easier for me to get that Spinosail. Come on, buddy. Over this way. You're almost dead now. Oh, you're just going to run off. Whole bunch of raptors going by. There we go. There we go. That guy's gone. And that was a tough raptor. That guy's out of here too. Oh, must be some more raptors around. Sure, I get the 100 in cloth armor. All right. Grab some stamina here. Well, we got 2 Spinosails anyway. All right, so I think that's enough looking for Spinos. Spinos. Theory 15. But yeah, I should probably tame every one I find over 140. Try to get some better stats because we got... I think 36, our base is 36 into 36 or 37 into health and the same into melee, which isn't bad to start out with, but it's not like Alpha Dragon kind of stuff, you know? You found about 70% of the notes. I've watched Ninja Killer's video on the note locations. Yeah, I found some good ones that are just like published online with the latitude and longitude. I'm going to try that once I get it. It's probably a pretty decent thing to do while you're waiting for stuff to breed, eggs to be laid and all that kind of stuff. And that's about it. Okay. But I got a whole lot of points there. Got a whole lot of points for the chibi on this trip. It makes me so nervous now. I do not want to lose that thing when I'm almost leveled up. So, what else we got going on? I think it's about it. Let's head back to base. Make sure our babies are doing well. Got a baby Rex, a baby Theory, and a baby Dimorph to make sure get get to adulthood. Dimorph might be an adult already. I'm not sure. Is that an alpha? It is. All right. Well, we got one more alpha to eat up. That'll be the second alpha carno on this trip. That's a high level one too, so 80. So we should get some good XP from this guy. Hopefully it's not alpha boosted. Well, wait. Be patient. Get your full stamina. You're going to need it. Hello again, Lucas. And now we're all stammed up. Okay. Well, this should get the bird to the next level. Not going to level up my chibi all the way, but it is going to probably get Argentavis to its next level. I wonder if it's going to be the last one. I kind of keep thinking it's going to be the last one, but I haven't really paid that much attention to what's going on. I don't have the Mickey costume with me right now, Lucas. I can put on my Goofy outfit, though, in a second, although it'll kill me because it'll make me too hot. How are we doing here? So this guy had 21,000 health. So it's quite a fight. We've angered a turtle. There, we got him. Yep, leveled up the bird. Bird lost a lot of health, though. All right, we got one more point. We're going to put it into melee. So we got 1,080 melee on this dude. Looks like the turtle gave up. That's cool. Yeah, but check this out, Lucas. I can do this. Check out this outfit. Oh, that went into there. Sorry. Silly me. Try this again. You think that's better than Mickey? What do I do with all the cooked prime meat? Not a lot. I usually just use it when when I run out of cooked meat and I have a ton of it. Then I just switch it out in the feeding troughs. But otherwise, I usually have like a surplus of it. But I'll eventually get rid of it. But yeah, so this is too hot and it's killing me, so I have to switch it out here. There we go. No, I'm not going to die. All right, let's move back. Got a lot of stuff to bring back. Throw it on the floor and stamp on it on the prime meat. Yeah, I have been known to throw some of it out, not stomp on it. That doesn't do me any good. Oh, green bean. I don't know if you're still looking for a bee, but I did see one over here this morning. Yeah, I attacked it for some stupid reason. Yeah, it was right here at the edge. And then I was like, oh, why did I hit that once? And then I flew off this way. So I don't know if it's still around. I'm not seeing it. But I don't know if you found all the bees that you want. I just had a hive die for whatever reason. I don't think it ran out of rare flowers, but it just broke. I've had that happen twice. I have mine right next to my gate, so something might be able to, like a Theri could be aggroed on something and attack it and break it. So that's a possibility too that it broke. What map is this on Ascended? This is the island, which is the only official map out right now. So there are a few modded ones out there, but the island is the only official map so far. The dinos don't seem to eat cooked meat from troughs. Yeah, they always prefer like fish meat than regular cooked meat. or regular meat, and then prime meat after that. So the prime meat's the last thing they'll eat. So they'll eat it out of the troughs, but it'll be the very last thing that they'll eat. So you have to get rid of all the other meats in order for that to work. All right, so that's good. Speaking of prime, so mostly when I encounter the prime, I just throw it on the ground, so it'll go away. Why did I carry all these berries with me? No wonder why I'm overweight. My base is kind of, it's over by the swamp over here on the very eastern portion of the map. So we're kind of in the middle of the map. So I don't have the whole thing. We're not too far from the cave of the with the artifact of the cunning on it. But this is where I am. It's pretty good. I think I might build further. Well, I don't know. It's a pretty decent spot. I could have done better probably, but it's okay. So let's see. Okay, the Rexes have gone away. This guy's still here. It's almost dead. Let's make sure we haven't run out of food. This guy's doing well. We don't really care if any of these guys get imprinting bonus. So we got fish meat over here. That's got 95, so we're okay. But yeah, we've got like this prime meat, and they're just not going to eat it unless all the cooked stuff, regular cooked stuff, goes away. So it'll probably mostly just spoil in here. So I'll also feed the cooked prime meat to the babies sometimes, just to get rid of it. Speaking of babies, I'm stuck on something. I just trying to see what level this little guy is. 233. Monkeyver. Hello, how are you doing? Do I recommend ASA? If you're a complete Ark nerd, I would recommend ASA. Otherwise, I would probably just hold off on it for a while. There's a bunch of reasons why you might want to play ASA. But I think for most people, I would tell them to hold off until there's a little bit more content and a few more bugs are worked out and eliminated. It's going to be a lot more frustrating than Ark Survival Evolved, which is far from a polished game, but it is in a much better state than this one. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming along. It's fun doing those boss fights. Got that chibi leveled up, which is really nice. We got some great mutations on these three guys here. We can check this dude over here. That's just a level 229, no mutations there. So we'll be back again Saturday and Sunday. That's the plan. Hope to see you guys at that point. Thanks for chat. Yeah, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.